Good day, CCF family. Welcome to Sunday Fast Track, where you ask real-life questions and we give you biblical truths. I'm Unica Amor Gorin Suezo from Exalt Choir, and we're here today with Pastor Peter Danchi to answer some of your questions. Good day, Pastor Peter.
Good day.
Thank you for your message about the glorious future in Christ. How are you?
Excellent.
I feel the excellence, sir. So we have the first question for you here. Knowing our future with Jesus, we ought to share the gospel to the people around us. However, some of us are experiencing constant rejection and it can be painful. How do we not lose heart when we experience continued rejection from people we share Christ to?
You experience rejection if you keep focusing on yourself. But if you focus on others, you focus on Jesus, the rejection becomes secondary. Because they are not rejecting you, they are rejecting Christ. And secondly, you are doing it for Christ. So you have to adjust your mindset. But if you keep focusing on yourself, then you feel sorry for yourself.
Yes, very practical and straight to the point. Next question. A study has shown that the Gen Z is the first generation to make less than their parents, which is leading to a rise in love for material possessions. How do we teach and reframe our minds so that we can hold our possessions loosely and focus on eternity instead?
First of all, that assumption is not always correct. Because you have some younger people, they make more. However, the amount of money you make, you must balance that with your expenditures, with your ambition. And if you put God first, and you learn gratitude, you learn gratefulness, and you learn simple living, you know who is the richest people on earth? People who are grateful. People who learn contentment. Contentment is not laziness. So if you learn contentment, work hard, do your best, surrender your future income to the Lord, you'll be a happy person. You don't have to grab. But you got to work hard, do your best, and ask God to bless you. So to focus on eternity is part of discipleship, so that they will not just live for today, but they will realize what God has in plan for us. It's always long-term, eternal benefits versus short-term gain. So I always like what Colossians chapter 3 tells us. Set your minds on things above and not on the things of this earth. So that can be one way to help remind them to be heavenly focused without neglecting earthly responsibility.
All right. Thank you, Pastor. And for our last question, we live in an age where lawlessness, skepticism, and even mysticism are snatching people away from God, especially the youth. How can we better safeguard and raise the next generation to love Jesus and stand firm in their faith?
That's a very good question. That is why I believe in our mission statement, make disciples. If you just lead people to Christ and you don't follow up, you don't teach them, you don't disciple them, they become victims of lies. So the way to safeguard young people, be a good model, build relationship with them, but focus the relationship with Jesus and read the Bible. Without the Bible, you cannot protect yourself from false teachings. So, I don't know why people like shortcuts. There are no shortcuts to a strong, vibrant Christian life. Just like no shortcut to be a good athlete, no shortcut to be a good pianist. You got to practice. You got to have discipline.
All right. Thank you, Pastor Peter, for answering our questions. But before we go, the Intentional Discipleship Conference is happening on January 23 to 25, 2025. Get your overflow tickets with all of its special inclusions, all for 1,000 pesos. Hurry, slots are running out. For those who have secured their tickets, workshop registration starts today, December 15. To get your tickets and to register for your workshop, visit idc.org.ph. We also have our limited edition IDC merchandise up for grabs starting today at the CCF lobby. And that's it for CCF Sunday Fast Track. God bless!
God bless.